Hello students, welcome again to my online class. This is Shaukat Taslima Afroz, lecturer, Department of English. Dear students, in our today's class, we will learn how to talk naturally without following bookish knowledge. Yes, when you are talking with someone else, you have to follow some important criteria. You should not follow any idea from your book, but your conversation should be colloquial, it's natural. So, in my today's class, I will discuss about how to write a dialogue perfectly. Dear students, you will find this type of question in English first paper. And remember, you will find this question and the question number is 12. The total mark is 10. Now, dear students, in my today's class, I will tell you what is dialogue writing and the steps. Yes, the steps how to write a dialogue perfectly. If you want to obtain a good marks in your examination, then definitely you have to follow all these steps. And after following all this, you will definitely obtain very good marks in this question answer. Well, dear students, at the same time, in my today's class, I will show you two sample questions. I will discuss two dialogue, how to build them. And remember, in a dialogue writing, what I already said, that you have to make a conversation very natural. Like you can use their assertive sentence, exclamatory, at the same time, you can ask question because this is a very common way to talk with others. So dear students, I'm sure now you understand how to write a dialogue. Dear students, it was my overview of this topic. Now I will show you how to write a dialogue perfectly. Now let's get started. A dialogue is a literary technique in which writers employ two or more characters to be engaged in conversation with one another. Remember, dear students, here this information is very important. Well, it is a conversation between two person. I emphasize between two person or more person, but in your question paper, you'll find two person whom you have to talk. That means you or someone else after different affair of our daily life. So the conversation should be realistic and spontaneous. At the same time, dear students, remember your skill of vocabulary and grammar will be tested here. The conversation should be informative and relevant. Now, I will show you more about dialogue. That means how to write a dialogue perfectly. Two person are the basic requirements for writing a dialogue. Well, you can see on the screen dialogue between two friends, teachers or student, doctor or patient, or teacher and students about exams, or a dialogue between two persons about different topics, their argument, their opinion. At the same times, you may find questions like shopkeeper and customer, or mother and son about vacations, teachers and students, as I have already mentioned, about studies, mother and daughter. You also can get bank manager and a student, father and son, mother and daughter about vacation, principal and students. Like this way, you will find different type of person whom you have to continue your conversation. And remember, I have already mentioned the conversation should be very realistic and spontaneous. Your skill of vocabulary is at the same time very important. You can also use some questions. You can give your opinion. That means overall you have to give a conversation which is very spontaneous and informative. And remember, the information should be relevant. Well, now how to start this one? This one is very simple. As you can see on the screen, what to do. First of all, greeting. Greeting is very important when you are writing a dialogue. Number two, start a new paragraph each time a new person speaks. Remember, this one is very important. Number three, make sure readers know who is talking. This one is very important. As I said, the conversation may be between two persons like your friend and you, or someone else like a manager or a student, a customer, or shopkeeper. So you have to make sure readers know who is talking. Number four, give a balanced mix of action and talking. This one is another important step to write a good dialogue. Dear students, number five, which one is at the same time very important, and you have to follow this one. Let all the characters have equal say. That means someone is talking and after that another person you have to give opportunity to say. Number six, maintain context. Yes, dear students, relevant and informative idea is very important when you are writing a dialogue. If you want to obtain a good marks in the examination, then you have to maintain this step. That means maintain context. Number seven, make it realistic. You don't need to give any information from your own. Write something which is very realistic. Number eight, not too much action, not too much dialogue, but 10 pairs is a must. Dear students, I emphasize and I repeated 10 pairs is a must. And remember, make sure readers know who is talking, and equal balance or mixed action talking is at the same time very important. Number nine, try and solve the discussion by the end of the page. So dear students, I hope you understand how to solve or how to write a dialogue perfectly to obtain a good marks in the examination. Now, next step. Students, as you can see on the screen, common conversation for dialogue writing, greeting conversation, saying of people, at what, regarding goal, and miscellaneous, which I have already mentioned. Now, greeting conversation, you can say like hello, hi, or you can start by writing good morning, good afternoon, and evening, or how are you, or how are you doing. Like this way, you can start. Next, you can say fine, fine, thanks, or okay. That's what's new, or you can ask what's new with you. Not much, not too much. Like this way. For more information, seeing of people like goodbye or bye, good night, take care, or see you later, soon, or tomorrow. Like this way, dear students, you can write. Now, a sample question for you. Dear students, as you can see on the screen, write a dialogue between two friends about how to eradicate illiteracy from Bangladesh. Yes, dear students. Now, how to write? First of all, you have to write this information. A dialogue between two friends about how to eradicate illiteracy from Bangladesh is given below. After that, I have already mentioned all the steps. Now, let's start. First one, Zafi, who is talking. Hello, Zarif. How are you? Zarif, I'm fine, and you? Next one, I'm also fine. I see you are absorbed in deep thought. Is there any problem? Then Zarif is talking. No, I have no problem. Actually, no personal problem. I am terribly upset about the problem of our illiteracy. Zafi, oh, I see. Illiteracy is undoubtedly a great problem as well as a curse for our country. As I said, you have to maintain equivalence. Zarif, you are right. It is the root cause of ignorance that frustrate all our development efforts. By this way, equivalence, realistic information, you have to write all. Next pair is talking Zafi. Exactly. No development efforts can succeed unless illiteracy is eradicated. Now, it's time for Zarif. Zarif, right here. Our girls and women are the worst sufferers from illiteracy, but how can we get rid of this problem? Now, you have to give your opinion or your argument. As I said, it should be realistic and relevant. Now, you can see answer from Zafi on the screen. Zafi, I think the government should take pragmatic steps to solve this problem. Zarif, you are partly right, but only government cannot solve this problem. We all should come forward and work hand in hand to solve this problem. Now, Zafi is talking. It is okay, but the government should start adult schools again and take initiative so that our girls go to school and complete at least primary education. No, Zafi, you are right. If we develop mass awareness among the guardians, they will be aware of the importance of education. Absolutely. We students also can persuade illiterate guardians for sending their children to school. We should do it because it is our social duty. Now, Zarif is speaking. Certainly. Next, Zafi. If we all are sincere in words and deeds, eradicating illiteracy from our country is not a problem. Thank you, Zarif. That's right. You are most welcome. Yes, dear students, I hope you understand how to write a dialogue. Now, dear students, sample question 2 for you. Write a dialogue between two friends about importance of learning English. This one is very common and it's a major problem in our country. Now, let's start. As I have already shown you how to start. Now, at first you have to write like this. A dialogue between two friends about the importance of learning English is given below. Now, you have to start by greeting like, hello Zarif, how are you? Zarif, fine, thank you. What about you? Zarfi, I'm also okay. What are you doing? Zarif, I'm reading an article about the importance of learning English. Yes, someone is asking a question, then someone is replying. So you have to maintain this one, balance information, as I said, realistic and relevant. Next, Zafi, nice! Exclamation. Actually, English is essential in our every walk of life. Next, Zarif, of course, it is an international language. In this of globalization, it plays an important role for communication in the present world. So, learning English is a must. Dear students, I hope you understand where to give information, where to ask questions. Like this way, you have to make a conversation very spontaneous. At the same time, it should be colloquial. Okay, now Zafi. But it is unfortunate that we are neglecting it. For that we are lagging behind our neighbors. Now, it's time for Jarif. Oh, it is really disgraceful. The situation must be changed if we want to keep pace with the modern world. Now, Zafi, right you are. Our international relations and trade would be affected much if we do not learn English well. Now, Zarif, exactly. Besides, without efficiency in English, none can expect to receive higher education as all the books on higher education are written in English. Zafi, yes, it is only English that can help us to enter the storehouse of knowledge. No, sorry, absolutely. But it is a matter of shame that most of the university graduates lack proper knowledge of English. Exactly. And as a result, they are being deprived of getting good job and receiving handsome salary. Zarif, right here. A sound command over English is a prerequisite for a good job and good salary. Undoubtedly. In fact, the importance of learning this language cannot be described in words. We must study and practice English seriously. Thank you. Now, Zarif, you are most welcome. Goodbye. So, my dear students, now I'm sure you understand how to write a dialogue perfectly. Yes, for writing a dialogue perfectly, you have to follow all these steps. And definitely, you will obtain good mark in the examination. So, dear students, please do practice. And if you have any kind of questions, please ask your subject teacher. So, that's all today. See you later in my next class. Till then, Allah Hafiz.